Proof Isa died part 2. The Ghair Ahmadi sometimes they counter object with the narration of Ibn Abbas saying that it is mu'allaq. The chain is not given in Sahih Bukhari. Number one, this is weak because we have the chain in other books of tafsir. Number two, if Imam Bukhari rahimahullah has included a hadith in his Sahih collection and does not include the chain and narrates it with affirmative sense, for example, he starts the narration with waqala. This is known as affirmative sense. Scholars of hadith agree that such a narration is authentic according to Imam Bukhari rahimahullah. They say that Ibn Abbas, he meant the small death. This is ridiculous because tawaffa can mean death or sleep depending upon the context. If the context has a clear indication it means sleep, then tawaffa it means sleep. Now Ibn Abbas or radiallahu an is coming and explaining that tawaffa in the ayah Surah Ali Imran ayah 55 when used for Isa is death. Why did he need to explain it? Because tawaffa can mean sleep. So he explained here it is death. And now the Ghair Ahmadi seriously want to tell us death once again means sleep? That's ridiculous. So what did he even explain? If death can mean sleep, which it can, if there's a clear indication. For example, when we wake up, we say, Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyana ba'da ma amatana wa ilayhi an-nushur. We are waken up from our death. So very clear indication, death meant sleep. But if death in every context can mean sleep, then, for example, the ayah kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut simply would mean every soul will taste sleep. It's ridiculous. Maut means death always, except if there's a very, very extremely clear indication that here it is about sleep. Same with tawaffa. But even about tawaffa, Ibn Abbas explained it is death. You can't now go back saying death is sleep. That's ridiculous. Then he didn't explain anything. Another objection they give is they say apparently tawaffa it means death. Okay, but it will happen after the raising. This is against the order Allah mentioned in the ayah, since he mentioned متوفيك ورافعك إلي ومطهرك من الذين كفروا وجاعل الذين تبعوك فوق الذين كفروا إلى يوم القيامة. Allah has given a order. If you want to change it, you have to prove it. When Allah says obey Allah and the messenger and those in authority amongst you, are you saying and is not a order? So you should obey those in authority amongst you above Allah and above the messenger. Furthermore, if you remember in my last video, I quoted Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah 118, together with the explanation of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That ayah categorically proves to us and shows us that the death, the tawaffa of Prophet Isa alayhi salam happened. People all went astray. Since he says on the day of judgment, he was not a witness of them worshipping him. If he comes back now, then he would be a witness. Meaning the ayah and the hadith categorically prove that he died before the Christians all started worshipping him. Even in his time when one Christian started to worship him, he was executed. They rebelled against this. They were not supporting this. He never witnessed it.